When Samsung resurrected the clamshell phone design into the modern day smartphone using their innovative folding screen tech with the original Z Flip 4G, it was an instant stylish hit for a foldable flagship. But the asking price of the 4G variant at $1,349 and $1,449 for the 5G variant respectively was still a tall order for the price tag, enough to make it not as accessible as we would have liked. But now with the Flip 3 starting at $999, in addition to all the new improvements made, it has quickly become the foldable flagship that seems to be for more people and possibly for everyone. After a month using the Flip 3, we are ready to tackle that question with our experience review. Hi, Ben from SamMobile. If you enjoy videos like this, then be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos on SamMobile. Here is our 1 month experience review of the Z Flip 3. The Flip 3 follows the vertical clamshell design as before, but now with a more flatter rounded feeling to the frame and edges of the device, which makes it much more premium and nicer to hold. The additions of armored aluminium and Gorilla Glass Victors aids in the phone feeling lighter and yet still more rigid than before. The most important addition has to be the IPX8 water resistance for up to 1.5 meters for 30-minute submersion in fresh water. And we can agree a full IP68 rating with dust resistance would have been a home run hit, but this is still impressive and a massive showcase that Samsung is in the right direction for durability on their foldable devices. What's even more satisfying is the feeling you get when opening and closing the Flip 3, which the urge comes not only for the satisfaction of just doing it alone, but for protecting the inner display and having a more compact size of the Flip 3. Being that the flex hinge is still strong, smooth, and sturdy, it can still be a challenge to open it with one hand, but overall, the trade-off is well worth it for the durability that the Flip 3 has. From the two-tone design and the 7 available colors, Samsung have really done a great job here overall with the design and the build of the Flip 3. The inner display does still sit at 6.7 inches with a tall 22:9 aspect ratio. It does see improvements with a 29% brighter display, and finally the addition of 120Hz and the top plastic film getting 80% stronger, giving you more assurance when using it. Two major changes to the cover display really take what was near enough a very limited experience on the Z Flip cover display to the cover display feeling much more usable on the Flip 3. The new aspect ratio and the increased screen size of 1.9 inches adds more usefulness to the cover display. From having a bigger window when you're using the rear cameras as high quality selfies and more space for viewing notifications and widgets. This simple and effective change makes the Flip 3 such a step up when using it day to day. Let's hope Samsung can eventually use more of the back panel for the cover display on future Flip models. Bar the addition of Gorilla Glass DX for the rear camera housing, the Flip 3 follows the same dual 12 megapixel wide and ultra wide with a 10 megapixel hole punch selfie for the inner display. There is nothing daring here like the under display selfie camera of the Fold 3, but a much safer approach. The overall camera performance for stills and video is acceptable and usable day to day. We would love to have seen the addition of at least a zoom lens at 3x. Hoping that will come in the future, we are overall happy not just with the camera performance, but the software experience that the camera UI brings, in line with the hands-free experience the flex hinge brings, and also the ability to use the main cameras as high quality selfies. For camera samples, we highly recommend checking our full article review on the Flip 3 at sammobile.com. For a device focused on style and swagger, the Flip 3 still packs a punch. The Snapdragon 888 with 8GB of RAM and 128GB and 256GB of storage respectively leave no issues here with day-to-day performance overall. Not much to be said, but overall, as stated, the performance has been really good. software out of the box is running Android 11 with One UI 3.1 on the Flip 3. It naturally scales down how many features it has for a foldable versus the Fold 3, but this has to be expected due to the focus, target, and form factor of the Flip 3. There's still no support for DeX on the Flip lineup, and the Flip 3 is no exception, which gives us the impression that Samsung will not be focusing this feature for their Flip series anytime soon, even though it does seem to have the internal power to drive it. The addition of labs in advanced features is great for forcing apps like Instagram into multi-window, which usually do not support it, which is great to see as it takes away the full dependency on good luck to enable such features. Overall, One UI 3.1 still shines even on the Flip 3, and thinking ahead into the future, we are eager to see how One UI 4.0 will work on the Flip 3. We still find the same battery and charging specs here as previously from before, with a 3300 mAh battery capacity, 15 watt wired charging, and support for 10 watt wireless charging and power share at 4.5 watts. What you won't find is a charger in the box, much like the trend we saw earlier this year from the S21 series. With a brighter display, the introduction of finally having 120Hz on the Flip 3, the overall battery life is average at best. Factoring the not so fast charging speeds, it can seem to be like the main concern using the Flip 3 in our experience. In it all, the starting price of $999 for the Flip 3 is a game changer for how much more accessible foldable flagships have become. The price tag and improvements to the Flip 3 has left us, even at SamMobile at times, questioning this for first-time buyers who are buying a traditional solid-state smartphone is still the way to go, which we even did a tech talk discussion video about. That being said, this has been our 1-month experience review of the Z Flip 3, and we do feel this has quickly become the foldable for more people and everyone. Be sure to visit us at sammobile.com for the latest news daily in the world of Samsung. For more new videos on SamMobile TV, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, and we will see you next time.